Alrighty, awesome, awesome. Well, let's go ahead and get the call started. I am so excited, so grateful to just have the opportunity and just kind of cast a greater vision, come together. We just got back from Monterrey, Mexico, with the convention that they just had for the company. And this call here tonight, we want to really just cast the vision. What does it mean to be a part of this rebrand, a part of Eovia? What does that even look like? What does that mean for you? We want to make sure that everyone has an understanding of where you're at right now, and most importantly, where you're going, and have that clarity in the path that you're walking. So that's number one. Secondly, want to really kind of dive into some of the takeaways that we've had just coming from the convention. I know being inside of rooms, events, places, and just with people that are vibrating at higher levels, it shocks your belief system. It allows you to start to think differently. It elevates your emotional state, and it allows you to just see things bigger, better than maybe were the environment that you're in before. So I want to share some takeaways as well. We have a couple people that are going to come on and just kind of share what they're excited about, what's been working well for them, what is keeping them in the game, persevering no matter what season of life, no matter what chapter challenges they're experiencing. They continue to show up and they understand what it means to just be on the journey and have identified and defined what success, what progress looks like for them. And so really, it's super simple. Okay. And then we're going to do a Q&A at the end, but it's really simple. The vision, not just the team vision, not just the company vision, doesn't matter any updates or changes. None of that. I mean, it matters, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day what your vision is. You came here very simple. You came here to obviously make money. That's the goal. That's the result that we're here for. But to get that result, to yield the outcomes that we're looking for, we must commit and be in pursuit of the growth and the transformation that comes with the results that we're looking for. And that's really the vision. That's where we're going, is this pursuit, being in pursuit of our own self-growth, our own self-transformation. And you get to define that. And I'm gonna share really quickly what this rebrand looks like, because it ties so well into what we're here in the first place to do. But I want to just leave you, or kind of start the call off with this question: why are you here? You continue to show up. You continue to, you know, put your money down for not just, this isn't just a membership. This is a vehicle. This is a way for you to learn the right skill sets. It's deeper than money. It's bigger than just a check. It's so much more lasting than just trying to flip an account, trying to make some money. Why are you really here? Because that reason that's going to allow you to be here through the test of time, that's going to allow you to persevere and show up prepared and see the fruits of your labor. That reason has to be clear. That reason has to be at the forefront. That reason has to be on your heart, on your mind at all times. Otherwise, when you go to face challenges, which you will, when you go to face things brand new for the first time, that are unfamiliar, walking into different territory, you're going to need to have a why. You're going to need to have a clear vision for why you're doing this, where you're going, what that looks like. And so just coming out of the event, Alex and I can tell you, and she's going to come up here and speak in a moment as well, but I just want to share a few takeaways with you from just the convention, but just walking into the arena, being there, the aura, the environment as a whole. I was like, man, this feels like home. And the thing that many of you guys have probably seen, the company, I Am Academy, that has been for the last 4 or 5 years, I think 5 years, what we have been a part of. And I got to be honest, when they first kind of shared, hey, this is what's happening, and you heard it in the video with Christopher Terry, CEO. He talked about I Am Academy is dead. And he said that at convention. And man, that hit me. Somebody that's been here for 8 years now. This has been home for me. This is where I've grown up the last almost decade, literally all of my 20s. And to kind of hear this transition, this change, at first it was a lot for me to take in. But I understand at the end of the day, life is, if there's any guarantee, you're going to experience change. And that's how the most innovative companies that you see today that have been around for not just decades, but even centuries, decades upon decades, centuries, years and years and years, what they've done is continue to evolve. They've continued to adapt it. They continue to change with the time, stay ahead of what the mainstream is doing. And for the last couple of years, two and a half years in the making, they said they have been putting this company, this rebrand together to give us, the customer, to give us just the average person an opportunity to have an enhanced experience, to learn the right skills, to be a part of a vehicle and really an opportunity to go out and transform. And I say transformation over just making money because you can make money doing anything. I have planted my flag here for a reason because one, leadership, the team behind the scenes, like being able to see that at convention, they brought everybody up that have been really working on this. You got to put a face to the things that you see. I mean, if you guys logged in to go live recently, it looks, I mean, it's looked incredible, and they just continue to innovate. They just continue to evolve. And so, what I'm trying to share with you is change is always inevitable, and the faster that we can accept the change and move with the evolvement, and just recognize too, it's not just change for change. It's what's the purpose behind the change, and that's what we really got to see at convention. And so, it's not just a new name. It's not even just a new company. It's a full on identity upgrade. It's more than just education. I Am Academy's brand was only like the name of the company. Like if you look in the Bible, everybody has a name, and a name has a meaning, and God will give you a new name to give you a new meaning, a new purpose on your life. And so that's how I kind of, when they were sharing this, that's kind of how I looked at this as well. And so this new name, Eovia, which has taken me a second to get used to and to process. It stands for, if you guys have seen any of the videos, they talk about this, but they've said Eovia, it means the path to greatness. So EOIYO, their Japanese root words, means it means greatness. And then via, it's actually Latin. It means the path or the way. So Eovia, the meaning, the purpose. I love when I get to know the why behind something. I have an understanding. So it means the path to greatness. And at the end of the day, you get to define what greatness looks like to you, what it means to you, and that's going to be different for everybody. But it's more than just education, which I Am Academy, it had a ceiling on who we could become and where we could go with just the name itself. Eovia allows us to branch and become a house of brands, if you will, as they talked about, and being allowing people to find their lane and just continue to grow and evolve as the world changes, technology changes, the digital landscape changes. We can always be on that cutting edge and be able to apply that to the skills that we're learning. So I'm trying to give you guys a big picture here from the things that we gained from the event, so that you can see yourself and find yourself inside of this vision as well, and just continue to create, just continue to grow, just continue to evolve, like you came here to do. And again, guys, the money comes with who you become. Like at the end of the day, I posted this the other day, and shout out to Alex. I actually stole it from her. She had a conversation with somebody, but at the end of the day, like your money will only grow to the level that you grow. And so a lot of times we're just always chasing the outcome. We're always chasing the dollar sign. We're always chasing the shiny stuff. And it's like your results are always going to be limited and held at your own ceiling. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is we're going to give you the path and continue to give you the path to grow and create for yourself. It doesn't change anything for you. You can still come here and do what you came to do. The updates, if anything, are just they're just gonna enhance your learning and your growth experience. Continuing to follow that 4-step system, the basics course, as many of you guys have probably already gone through, jumping on the Go Live sessions, having your daily, weekly schedule, leveraging the Go Social to ask questions, to communicate with your educators, leveraging the strategies that we have, and then just taking advantage of the community. I can tell you, just being a part of the right people and asking questions and being a light, being a sense of encouragement for others. It's I think it was somebody at the event, they were talking about like there is no life without being able to serve other people. I'm not going to find it on my notes here, but something like I forget exactly how they said it, but service to many, leads to greatness, something like that. You guys get my point, right? There's no point in me just self-serving myself. I want to be here to also spread the good news, spread the good word of what we've got here. And so, anyways, the only thing, oh, this is what I was going to share with you guys next. So that's really kind of the vision. That's where we're going. That's what we have here. That's what we have access to. I'm so proud to be a part of this platform. I'm so grateful for what we have access to. I'm so appreciative of the leadership, of the boldness, of the courage that are leaders that maybe we've never seen or met before, but I can tell you, I've seen them, I've met them personally, and they have a heart to serve. They have a heart for the people. They want to see people win. They want to put people, most importantly, in position to win. At the end of the day, you can lead a horse to water. You can't force it to drink. We're here to give people that opportunity, and we want to work with the hungry. We want to work with the willing. We want to work with people that just they're just perseverant. They get it. So I want to share a couple takeaways, and I'm gonna pass it over to a couple people that are going to just kind of share some of their takeaways as well, and really just their testimony over the last few years since they've been here and what's been working for them. But write these down. I wrote quite a few takeaways, and they'll be quick. It's recorded if you guys can go, if you guys want to go back. But some of these are more trading, investor, mindset takeaways, and then some of them are leadership based and just overall perspective. So I don't have all the educators who said it, but I will tell you just the things that I took away. So first thing is the only thing that allows a trader to have consistent results is their risk management. The only thing that allows a trader to have consistent results is their risk management. You could be doing everything right, but if you don't have consistent risk management, you're basing your risk management on how you feel or what you see in the market for that day. No, it's got to be the same thing every single time. You could be doing everything right, but if your risk management is off, your results will always be off. You've got to let the math run its course. That's the power of the compound effect. That's the power of what we're able to do here is you can lose more than you win and still be profitable. Take that burden, take that pressure off of yourself to win every single trade and have a certain risk, win percentage. You will get there with time. I believe that people can get to a certain accuracy, but especially in the beginning, especially if you haven't built a $5,000, $10,000 account, that should not even be something on your radar. I've got to win. I've got to get to this certain number. Just focus on following the plan. So that was the first thing. And I just loved hearing this. Somebody said this. They said a monkey with consistent risk management will never blow their account. And it was just, it's the simplicity going back to if you have a skill, if you have a strategy that you're following and you have your plan written out, even a monkey with consistent risk management will never blow their account. The second thing, rules. I think Mike Navarrete said this. He said, rules are more important than skills in trading. The rules that you're following are more important than the skill itself. I think we glorify the charts, and at the end of the day, I don't care if your chart looks like a freaking rave concert with all the lights and all this stuff on there. At the end of the day, what matters is your rules. What are you actually following consistently, without fail, without compromise, same deal every single time? That is what matters. Third thing, journal your trades. I know we've heard this before. They said it again. It was validation. It was confirmation. It was all the above. Journal your trades. You must collect data about yourself. And everything I'm sharing, these were like the themes of the entire weekend. Everybody was saying almost the same thing, just in their own way. And it was just, man, I needed to hear this. You must collect data about yourself. If you're not consistently documenting your trades, you won't ever know who you are as a trader. And we all know we don't trade the markets for the markets. We trade what we believe about the market. So if you don't know who you are, which stems from your belief system, then you're always going to be in la la land when it comes to your results. So journaling your trades, collect that data. It's very, very important. It's not a personal attack. If anything, it's there to help inform you of the decisions that you're making or not making that's hurting you in your trading process. Fourth thing, the difference between winning and losing is how consistent you are. Business, trading, investing, life, gym, you name it. The difference between winning and losing is how consistent you are. These aren't just quotes that I want to go over your head. These are things that when you embody, that when you execute, when you live out, like it becomes a reality. You will literally begin to see the compound effect. I'm seeing it literally in our portfolios right now. Bitcoin smacking 93,000 the other day. I'm seeing the compound effect, and we're just literally at the beginning. This is crazy. But it's how consistent you are. Number five, a good strategy. Okay. Good strategy is not about knowing everything, but making the best decision with what you know. You can apply this to anywhere in your life. Good strategy is not about knowing specifically. I'll say this for investing and even business decisions with, because you're dealing with people and emotions and all these other things. It's not about knowing everything. I don't have to have all the answers. I don't have to have all the information, all my questions, taken care of to make a decision. A good strategy to follow is just making a decision with what you already know, working with what you've got, with where you're at, starting right where you are. Number six, when you ask for anything, you are also asking for the journey that comes with it. When you ask for anything, you want a $10,000 account, you want a $20,000 account, you want a business of 500 people, whatever the case is, you want a portfolio of multiple six figures. When you ask for anything, you are also asking for the journey that comes with it. The journey is a package. Like it's a package deal with the result that you want. Number seven, who you become, and I say this because this is what this is all about. It's not the result, it's who you become. He said, who you become is the gift. Who you become is the gift. And that's the gift, who you become. That's the gift that you give to others. That is the gift that you give to others. And then the last thing they said, biggest things that stood out to me is you are. I know I went through a period, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of shame, a lot of unbelief in myself, not thinking that I could do something, and I'm still battling, with limiting beliefs. We all do in our own way. And, as we continue to grow, there's always going to be things lingering around. But at the end of the day, I'm sharing this with you because it was one of the things that stood out to me. Wherever you're at in your journey, maybe you just got started, today's your day one, or maybe you've been here for, several years. It doesn't matter. You right now are the most qualified to teach people, to show people, sorry. You are the most qualified to teach the people. Sorry. You are the most qualified to teach the people, to show the people that you used to be. So whoever you used to be, you are the most qualified to teach that person. So whoever you're talking to right now, that person you used to be, you are the most qualified to show them. Take them to the place that you are. Maybe it's making a decision. I just got started. Hey, I literally just got started doing this. You can do this too. And speak to them to where they're at and also to where they're going. Anyways, that was just something that really stuck out to me. And if you guys watched Mike Sotero and Kurt Cobain, they had a session on Go Live yesterday. And Mike said something so good. He was like, you either buy the fear or you become fearful. Pick one. You either buy the fear or you become fearful. Anyways, some good takeaways. Those are some of my top ones. And the other thing, if you guys didn't see, and I'm going to pass it over right now, you guys didn't see, they are having their next convention, which actually isn't even a convention. It's a world summit. Dude, what? A world summit happening at the end of May. We're gonna post some stuff in the chat, but it's gonna be in France, dude. I am so excited. Never been to France before. Very, very excited to go. They're gonna do these annually, so they're gonna have a world summit. It's somewhere globally throughout the world that we're gonna be able to go and experience and be a part of. So France 2025, it's gonna be incredible. So I want to go ahead and actually bring up a couple people right now to just really share their testimonies, man. Like, what has kept them in the game? Why are they still here? Where are they going? Some things that have been helping them. What do they enjoy the most about the platform that's given them the growth and the perspective and the transformation and even the results that they've seen? I want to go ahead and bring up Jake, somebody that's been doing this for the last several years now and really has come in this last year and a half or so, just so focused, so consistent, really understanding why he's here, the power of this skill, and who he can become in the process. And so, bro, I'm so excited. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and unmute yourself and take it away.
What is up, everybody? Thank you, Abby, for that introduction. But yeah, I've been trading back in well, like Abby said, I kind of got started back in around 2019, early 2020, but never really took it seriously. I didn't realize like really what trading was. I kind of was on and off. Um, I wasn't really focused. I guess you could say I had a lot of distractions, I had a lot of outside noise come in, and so yeah, I was kind of on and off with the company. I would tell people about it, I would show people about it, but I myself was never taking anything seriously about it. Um, and so fast forward about 5 years, 2023 or 4 years, 2023, I got back into it. I decided to make a commitment, and man, I've just been, I guess you could say, unstoppable. Like I literally anything can get in my path. I'm never like it's not going to stop me because my vision, and like Abby said in the beginning of this call, your vision has to be so great to where whatever may get in your path, which there will be things that will try to stop you. I mean, I've already had a lot of things kind of come in my way, or at least try to come my way and stop me so far. And I know there's going to be a lot more down the road, but my vision is so great that it's not gonna stop me. And that's what you have to have. And if you don't have the vision, if your why is not as great as you may say it is, then you're going to let something come in your path, and you're gonna quit, or you're gonna get discouraged, and you're gonna let doubt creep in and all this and that. So yeah, you have to have a strong vision, and that's where definitely where I think I'm at right now. My vision's so great. Like, my main reason why is I want to escape the 9 to 5 life. I know, like, we all are trying to do that. That's a lot of our end goals, but that's something that's really just been in the back of my mind, and yeah, I'm definitely striving for it, and just one trade at a time, one step at a time, and yeah, I'm very excited, and just staying consistent. And Abby, I'm going to elaborate on what you said. The risk management thing, like that's something that's definitely like it woke me up because like yeah, you can get wins, you know, over leveraging. You'll get a win every now and then, but you won't get consistent wins. And I've definitely seen that. Like I I used to take trades over risky and over leveraging, and I'd bank the next day, but then I would try to do that 2 or 3 more times, and I would end up losing more than I made. And then it's like you're back at square one. And I feel like people don't last very long in this industry because of that. And you know, it goes back to the money standpoint. It's like everybody's trying to get the money. They're so money hungry. But what you really need to be is, you need to have a system. You need to be system hungry. Stay hungry to your system. Um, I know my buddies in this call, Danny, he can definitely agree with me. I'm very system hungry right now. I found my system, and I've just been consistent. Like, show up in the market, just follow my rules. Follow the steps of Trend Trap, and and then get in and get out, and that's it. And yeah, so definitely very system hungry right now, and just staying consistent. And yeah, that's definitely where I'm at. And yeah, just one trade at a time. Just taking one step at a time, and the compound effect will do its thing for sure. So yeah, that's all I got. Abby, thank you for giving me the opportunity. So
Love it, bro. I love it. And it's just a testament to just even the conversations that we continue to have. I know we were talking yesterday and I was like, how's everything been? And you were like, same old, same old. It was good. And I was just like, yeah, man, like I feel like it's the same deal every day, just
hmm
a new day. And I'm just laying my brick. I'm just doing the same thing. And
hmm
the risk management thing that you're talking about, it makes all the difference. Makes all the difference. Once you get away from the hype and you kind of have your taste, your fill, and you realize like, okay, this is never going to get me where I need to go. Like once you have that realization, that acceptance, it's game time. It's
hmm
literally go time. So I'm excited, bro. You're killing it. You're crushing it. Just continue to stay consistent. Continue to be who you're being and in your process. And I love to see the encouragement as well. Like you fire up a lot of the team with just the example that you lead. So continue to crush it, bro. I'm excited to see who you're going to be in 2025.
Thank
That's
you.
Heck yeah, man. But cool. I want to go ahead and also bring up Alex. She was at convention. Definitely know she's got just a lot of things to share as far as takeaways and just really what's been keeping her in the game as far as trading and investing, building out her portfolio, really doubling down on her trading, building out her residual income. And I just really want to allow her the opportunity to speak because every time we have a conversation, I feel like I'm always, just even with her and I'm always learning something new. I'm always seeing things from a different lens. And it's just a testament to her consistency, her perseverance, and showing up and plugging in and just doing the work, even when she doesn't feel like it, even when it's inconvenient, even when it's uncomfortable, just continuing to show up and do the things that she knows she's got to do. So, Alex, if you're there, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Thanks, Abby. Hey, everyone. Yes, Alex here. And my major takeaways from the event, man, we were low key very sad when they did the rebrand, but at the end of the day, we are now Eovia. And the biggest thing that I got away from just the event in general was like they're trying to make our lives better. And not just in investing and wealth ideas and things of that sort, but also health and wellness, and also emotionally, meaning mental. Like the company is just moving in a different way and more of an upgrade, like the same but bigger and better. So that was the biggest thing that really captured my mind when we were there, because it was something else. And the other thing too, it was the energy. We had so many different countries from all around. Whenever they yelled out Japan, Mexico, Germany, even people from France, other parts of Europe, and other Latin countries, the energy was like amazing. These people were just excited to be in the room because they know the company has an opportunity to get them from where they're at to where they want to go. And I just love it because I know for myself, I've been here for quite a few years. And sometimes you become a little numb or used to what you have access to. But these people, they just have that gratitude, like, and I kind of missed that. And that just brought it back home to me, like just being super thankful for the opportunity to invest, learn, have the community. Oh my God, it's I'm just like stoked, and I just felt like a sense of gratitude, sense of just gratefulness that we have access to this and that we have been doing this for quite some time now, 7 years for me. And this has become like a part of my day, my everyday. I feel weird if I'm not on Go Live, if I'm not checking in with my educators. It's just part of me now. So and I the biggest thing with this event is I got that sense of like uh gratitude. I just keep saying it, but that's how I really feel right now. Just super grateful for this, from being part of that event and just seeing everyone's energy and how excited they were. It just brought it home for me as well. And yeah, I'm just super thankful for that. But yes, for me, just a little bit about myself. Started out knowing nothing about investing and just learning along the way, bumping our heads as well. I've had a few blown accounts, like Jake said, over leverage, and just not knowing how to manage money and what it really meant to invest, having that long-term vision. Because when we did get started, there was a lot of talk about flipping accounts, and of course we tried it, but it doesn't last. Um, and the biggest thing was, all right, you got to start with where you're at right now, small steps. So for me, I'm heavy into the crypto space, and initially it started out with 25, $50, 25, 50, like each month. And after seeing what happened in 2020, just from little bits of monies being deposited from 2018 to 2019 and so on, I was just like blown away of the compound effect. And so my biggest thing is start where you are. and don't underestimate the small beginnings because I can tell you right now, just from uh, current things going on with the crypto market, it's nice. It's going nice. I'll just say that. And I couldn't have done it without the platform, without Eovia and all the educators, without all the crypto bros that we have with the educators like Mike Cobain and PK Jordan, all of them. They're the reason why I have the results that I have. And it's just been quite the journey, and I'm just excited because not only do you need that time, but you actually need to be in the market participating to gain that experience because every day is different. And sometimes history repeats itself, but it doesn't always play out the same. So I think that experience and then also just being in the game alone is something that is priceless. So I'm just excited because we're going to France. We already got our ticket. We're gonna be getting our flight soon. So I'm just excited, and I hope that you guys get to be there as well to experience that energy because I know when you're just going about your day, just chugging away, laying your brick, like we say, it could be mundane and very monotonous or just really like boring, I guess is a word. But once you're in that room and you're like, okay, this is why we got excited in the first place. And let's just keep going because not only has it helped me, but we know it could help a bunch of other people. So I'm just super grateful. I'm excited to keep growing and continue growing with our community. And yeah, just take it over. But yeah, that's all I got, Abby. Thanks for letting me speak.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's been a crazy journey. We've got to see a lot. We've got to experience a lot, and I definitely think one making the go live like system and schedule a part of our day. Like I don't feel like I've had a day if I have not jumped on a session. Most of the times I'm usually catching minimum one, but definitely two sessions a day. Just because of the access that we have. And we I think all of us on here we've got access to both the forex and the crypto side. So I'm trying to double dip throughout the week and especially with the markets right now. So yeah, Alex, I love to hear just like your perspective because of the things that you've gone through and the things that you've persevered through. You've been here for quite some time and you have a lot of wisdom under your belt that's just kind of like nestled in there. And when you start going and speaking and just letting things out, there's a lot of things that we can learn. And it's just a testament from you plugging in. So I'm excited for what your 2025 is going to look like. And the last thing I'm gonna just share, and then we're gonna break off and do a quick Q&A and wrap up the call. Is I wanted to just show real quick the some of my results because one thing that I think a common theme with some of the conversations I've had and just even this call right now is risk management, doing the right things, following the plan, following the system, just showing up every single day, being consistent. That's what I've done over the last several years of my own strategy, leveraging the tools. And now really over the last 6 to 7, almost 8 weeks, I would say something like that. I've been able to, I'm starting an account at 500 hours. And I meant to send myself the screenshot. I'll probably do this on the next call so that we can make sure the word gets out. But we're doing it's not I don't want to call it a challenge, but we are initiating specifically out here in Arizona this goal of building our first $5,000 account. And I don't want us to get so worked up with the number of 5,000. It's just a number. It's to give us a target to work towards and really double down on our daily actions. But I started this $500 account in September, and right now my account is I got to double check. I think it's almost a little over $800 right now. And this is just growing it, proper risk management, doing my monthly deposit, and just following the same risk management, the same strategy, the same trading protocol. I'm not over leveraging. I'm not getting greedy or FOMOing in or anything like that. I'm just doing the same things over and over again. My decisions are already preset, pre-planned. So I just wanted to share my screen real fast. If you guys haven't seen already, go live. This is just like insane. This looks so good, man. I'm excited. So last call I think I might have shared with you guys maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. But this was the last week of September. I ended the month at a little over 4%. And now I want to show you this because this is really important. This was my October, just taking trades every week. And what we said at the beginning, you can lose more than you win and still be profitable because you're following a consistent strategy. You're following consistent risk management. I literally lost the last couple weeks, well, end of October, I lost 5 trades in a row. And I'll tell you, I started to have thoughts of, man, am I good enough? Is this going to really allow me to be profitable? You know, all the things that we go through in our heads. Should I switch up what I'm doing? Should I adjust, this? No. When you start adjusting, when you start adding variables, when you start putting an emotional influence on what you're doing in your trading, that's when you start to skew your results. I literally ending this week, I would have had to lose 6 times in order to actually, or whatever it was, actually 8 times, whatever it was, to break even. I would have had to lose 8 or 9 times to be negative for the month. And so the fact that I still lost 5 trades in a row, which weren't even full losses, it hit my trailing stop loss, which was great. I ended the month a little over 6%, which a 6%, a 6% is unheard of. I think we sometimes get so like desensitized to these numbers. It's like, yeah, 40% gains. It's like, what? You're over leveraging, man. Like, what are we doing? 6% on, just think about it, a $10,000 account, a 25,000, a $30,000 account. That's some money, man. Like now we're talking, but it's the beginning part that we all have to go through, and it's going to build your character, and it's going to build your discipline and all the characteristics that come with it. So this was my October, man. So right now we're in November. I literally only had 1 trade to take this week, from what it was giving out on the scanner, and I'm cool. This was last week. It actually gave me a lot of trades last week, but only 3 of them activated. So right now we're sitting a little over 2.5%, sitting at 2.5% for the month. I just wanted to share this with you guys and give you a visual of what is possible when you take every trade, your setups, risk management, all that good stuff. It's the same. It's consistent every single time. I'm not focused on hitting a certain dollar amount every week or every day. I'm not focused on hitting a certain percentage on a daily or weekly or monthly basis. I'm just following my plan and taking the next setup and using proper risk management. So I just wanted to share this. If you're having doubts, if you're going through struggles, if you're mentally in your head, whatever the case is, just get back, honestly, get back on Go Live, ask questions, get in the room, start to get the right perspective, jump on some of the psychology sessions that the educators have, and just readjust. Start looking at the journaling of your trading, what you've actually been doing versus what's required. How's your execution versus what actually, should have happened. Look at those details and don't take it as an attack on your value or your self-worth. It has nothing to do with that. It's just, what's the data? How can I better inform myself with the decisions that I should be making, versus what's actually going on? So with that being said, we're going to do a Q&A, but I'm going to stop